Y'all already know what it is. Your boy Brob in the building.
Your boy Dick Trace in the building.
We back as usual. Y'all already know what it is. We got another video. Shouts to this creator named Champ Side. I want to go ahead and shout him out. You know what I'm saying? Because I will forget. So I don't want to forget that. Like and subscribe if you like what you see.
Sure.
So we're going to talk about BET Awards. We're going to talk about the BET Awards now. All right? You got that? Or maybe one of these. Maybe one of those. Because
they need everything but the applause.
Look, man, I don't know. Champ Side put a nice video together. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a look. See what they're talking about. Here we go.
The BET Awards was an absolute mess. In this video, let's talk about Taraji mistaking Keith Lee and tearing up her teleprompter lines throughout the show, Usher's entire acceptance speech for his Lifetime Achievement Award being muted, all the female rappers that performed, including Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, Sexy Red, Ice Spice, Glorilla, and the GOAT of them all, Lauryn Hill, Drake being snubbed in I don't know how many categories, and the Tyler Perry takeover. Now, let's start with Taraji P. Henson, who was the host of the show. She kicked it off with a rendition of Not Like Us, and this woman was not a very good host. Again, I don't mean to be overly critical. I don't even watch BET that often, but it was Sunday night. I found myself flipping through the channels, and I landed on the awards. And Taraji was, the teleprompter was giving her all type of fits. She was going off. Her expressions weren't matching her words because she was trying to act, but she was still trying to read her lines.
No, I was going to say before I even go any further, I didn't even know the awards was on. I ain't going to sit here and lie to you. I know Jay was watching it, and I totally forgot that the awards was on. So I had personally no clue, all right? I haven't watched the BET Awards in a while, in a few years. So me personally, I don't even know who. I don't know a lot of these artists. I mean, I know a few of them, but not a lot of them. But
I don't know none of them.
Yeah, I mean, so I didn't even know nothing about this. So it caught me by surprise, personally. I just had to say that. I'm sorry. I just had to say that before we go any further.
It was very bad, honestly. She also mistaked Keith Lee for somebody, a brother sitting next to him. She said, well, I guess the teleprompter told her something about him being a Method Man lookalike. So I think when she said Method Man lookalike and looked at Keith Lee, she must have said, man, he don't really look like Keith Lee, and looked to the dude next to him and then said, I think you would rate this a 10 out of 10. Everybody knows that's Keith Lee line. Keith Lee is like a foodie reviewer on TikTok, social media. So then they're like, nah, you're talking about him. And then they pointed to Keith Lee and then they're like, oh, I'm sorry, but you fine too, right? So she kind of hit on Keith Lee with his wife sitting right there, right? So that was a very awkward moment. I know it went very viral on social media. Also, Usher's entire acceptance speech being muted. This man got a Lifetime Achievement Award. You had this whole show dedicated to him. You had all these tributes, which were all female, by the way. I'm not really sure why they didn't have any more males to perform to tribute Usher. Again, I've been around since Usher dropped My Way, and he inspired a lot of male R&B artists, right? And I think that's why that there should have been a little bit more emphasis on that. But this whole award show seemed to be the BET Female Award.
What you think about that, man? I mean, you frowning over there, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's sad, bro.
That's sad?
Dude, you couldn't find out one R&B dude or 2 or 3 R&B dudes to do a
You couldn't get
tribute.
Jacquees. You couldn't get
Jacquees dance. Do he dance though?
He may not dance, but you couldn't get no singer.
I mean, he got Neo that can sing and do a little bit of dancing.
I don't know if he dance. I haven't seen Neo in a minute, man.
He be trying to dance.
He be trying to dance?
He be
He
dancing.
say he be trying to?
You know, it's a few artists out there you can get R&B artists, males, females.
I don't know, man. I mean, I get the whole empowering female movement. I've been around long enough to see that we are completely in full blast mode of the female movement. I get it, you know what I'm saying? But at least have one guy. Someone could have came out.
Somebody, bro.
Amarion, somebody.
He can't sing.
Anybody say what? He can't sing. That's my song though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say hold you. I like Amarion.
The song was dope. They just killed themselves when they did
When they did that versus, that versus was not giving him
terrible.
it wasn't helping him out at all on that one. You know, but I mean, yeah, they could have at least gave. They could have got somebody.
Right.
They couldn't. I mean, why they had a whole female panel? And again, I didn't watch this, so I'm just gonna keep it real. I don't really know. I just, I'm just reporting of what they say. All right. So we like I said, we gonna go ahead and continue because it's a lot more. It's a lot more. It's a lot more.
Honestly, and I'll talk about that when I get to the rappers, the female rappers. But so what? Usher cursed a few times. I thought they could have just, filled in the blanks like they do anything else live, but they were cutting out whole 30, 40 seconds, 50 seconds. I mean, my TV was going mute for over a minute, 2 minutes. It just very tacky. It's not very good. If that was the case, maybe you should have told Usher, hey, whatever you do, just don't curse so we don't have to mute your acceptance speech, right? But Usher wanted to let y'all know it was real, so he just said what he had to say, right? As far as the tributes to Usher, I thought they were very good. I thought Tiana Taylor and Victoria Monet, I thought there was almost all of the tributes were great. I just felt like they could have used, I know Chris Brown probably wasn't available, but there's a lot of Omarion. There's a lot of R&B dudes who've been around for a while. I saw Avery Wilson say that he was available and stuff like that. That dude got great vocals, right? But that leads me into the other thing I noticed about this. And is that they seem to intentionally book all the female rap performers and almost no male rap performers, right? I watched most of the show. Megan performed. She came up there a couple times. She came up there when Glorilla was performing. Sexy Red, Lotto, Ice Spice, Lauryn Hill. Well, let me break down what I've seen from each of them, right? Megan is Megan. I like Megan. I think she can rap. I think she's one of the most attractive she probably is in the top 2 attractive out of all of them, top 3 attractive out of all of them. She can rap. She can dance a little bit as far as, twerking. She's a good performer, man. I got nothing really wrong to say about her. The next one I think I might have seen was Sexy Red. And Sexy Red is honestly, again, she's probably being pushed by the alphabet organizations. I thought it was interesting that she had the White House and the government and all of this Secret Service type of set, right? Her set was very government based, right? And I feel like those are the exact people that are pushing her, people in the highest places.
I mean, you think that's true? I mean, you think that's true right there? Right?
Yeah.
You think they're pushing it like that?
Yeah, because she ratchet as fuck. She came out of nowhere, bro, and she's supposed to be the hottest thing in rap. That's some nasty ass bitch right there. I swear.
Yeah, look,
even
man,
her fingers look nasty. You see that? Even her fingers look nasty. You just a nasty little bitch.
Look, man, shout out to
nasty bitch.
Nasty. Now, I mean, man, as you know, one of the things that I say personally is that that's probably one of the reasons why I probably haven't watched the BET Awards. It sways too much. Again, we always say equality is something that's a must. We have daughters, so it would be crazy for us not to say that. We want them to have the best of the best, of course.
But not be the worst of the worst.
Not be the worst of the worst, but also not be able to denigrate another society or, when it comes to like men or even boys. Like, just keep it real. Like, I mean, what's going on with that? Like, I mean, why we have to, again, we still trying to figure out why it wasn't certain male artists in these areas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's getting to that point now. And again, I'm glad I didn't watch. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
And it was really all about female artists.
It was definitely all about. That's what. That's my point. Show. Even when you give it the Lifetime Achievement Award,
to
whatever award to this man, you still wanted female artists to just kind of dominate
and to represent his music. Yeah.
That's pretty much how they go. That's how it is.
And not even the quality females neither. You get the most ratchetest thing.
I mean, that's the only thing that's out though right now. We gonna keep
that shit.
We're gonna keep on looking, of course. You know what I'm saying? See what they're talking about.
People that are trying to sway young black girls and stuff like that, and I'm just not a fan of Sexy Red. But hey, to each their own. I don't think her music is good. I think her beats hit right. But as far as what she says on tracks, her rap ability, her singing ability, I don't see it, right? There's a big push. And you look at Megan, Lotto, Sexy Red, Ice Spice, Glorilla, they all making ass-shaking fucking nigga music, right? Ratchet, shit for the ratchets, right?
Facts.
Women with tattoos all over their body, with weave, with long fake nails, long fake eyelashes.
Come catch us.
Come catch us. Look, man. I mean, what does Megan got on that one right there? What is that?
Like a half Wonder Woman shit. Who knows? We don't know what Bigfoot got on.
Like, what the hell? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, why and why? Like, why do they think that this is the? If you're gonna have some of these women out doing it, like, can you have some like mix it up with like a Missy Elliott type of like? It can't all y'all all can't sell the same thing, and they all. I mean, this whole picture it kind of says it's
disturbing
like,
because it's like they try to balance it off with Lauryn Hill at the end, but she wasn't enough to balance it off because all this ratchet shit y'all did the whole show, and then you want to end it with Lauryn Hill. That's so fucking tacky of BET, bro. BET tacky as fuck, man.
I just don't. I mean, like, be honest with you, man.
You gonna throw all this ratchet shit out there, G.
I can't understand that.
And then end it with Lauryn Hill.
That is kind of weird when you think about it. I mean, at least mix it up a little bit. You should have put. I ain't gonna say put Lauryn Hill in the middle because yeah, she should be closing shit up. But this doesn't look. It doesn't feel like an award show. You know what I'm saying? It feels like you at the club somewhere. You know
it was a ratchet club show. That's what it was. It was a televised ratchet ass club show.
That's what I think it was.
That these helpers got on and got awards or whatever the fuck they did. None of them got no talent.
You could perform at the club, and that's what they did, right? They performed at the club, right? Because that's what it had, that type of environment. It wasn't like an award show. And from what I heard, they wasn't giving too many awards. It wasn't really
not to the right people.
Right, well,
it's crazy how they saying this is the hottest team that's out there, bro. Get the fuck up out of here. This shit is so ratchet, so gross. I bang a couple of them. Don't get it twisted.
You say you bang a few of them?
Yeah, I bang a couple of them.
Nah, just in case, though. I mean,
not Sexy Red, though.
So you gonna spit Sexy Red? At least she came out and said that she had a few of those.
Keep that shit.
You keep that? Look, man, shout out to, was it Champ Size? Shout out to him. Another applause for him. Good video. There's more to it as well. Y'all can check it out. Check out the rest. But it's... Again, it's no disrespect to BET. It's just that I think they should do better.
No, disrespect to them.
No, in the sense that when I say this, it's not disrespect in the sense because we grew up looking at BET.
Right.
But my thing is, it's gotten very ratchet. Is the
right
to say the least.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
they don't give two fucks about the culture.
I don't see myself intrigued by this. And I think that as an artist or a producer, whatever you are, you should be intrigued by music. And this is not intriguing. This is like, I mean, this is not, not even enticing. This is not encouraging to do any, like, you should, like, when I see other artists, I'm ready to go back in the studio and do something.
What this saying is, for little girls, if you want to be a rapper, this is what you got to look like and be.
That's what they're saying.
To be a female rapper these days, to have success.
That's
and they success, they ain't even selling no records, man. These bitches ain't selling no records.
No, we just checked it, right? We just
checked it.
They said Cardi B,
but Cardi B kept Megan Thee Stallion went platinum. And then Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj went platinum.
And then last year it was Sexy Red. She did go platinum. I mean, somebody. I mean, look, it's happening. You know,
Kim came with the ratchet shit, but the shit was still hard though.
It was still tough.
She was dope with it, you know, and it was put together well. You know what I mean? Even with her stage presence, even her shows, she ain't just standing there like fucking just shaking her ass the whole fucking time. They moving. You know, it's just these girls ain't got shit on shit, bro. Hey, you don't even want this virus on your TV.
He said, I don't want it.
You know what I mean? Look, we don't even watch this shit. This shit's so ratchet, man.
Gotta do better, BET, man. I'm sorry. We gotta keep it real. We gotta keep it real, man. But, you know, it is what it is, man. I mean, we try to give y'all...
BET ain't shit, man.
We try to give y'all the best of the best, man.
I'll be honest with you. BET ain't shit,
ever since, was it Bob Johnson? Ever since he done left, man, it hasn't been as good.
BET, they wasn't shit what they did on Nip shit. You feel they did on Nip's funeral? You know what I mean?
And
they ain't get that man one play on not one award, not nothing in this. As soon as he passed, now they got a tribute to him. They hosted it on BET. He winning BET awards, and man, BET a fucking joke, man.
Yeah, BET is a joke. Look, man, it is what it is, man. All we doing is reporting, man. Rob in the building.
Dick Tracy.
Look, man, we just reporting, man. That's what we doing, man. And stay tuned.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, like he said, man. And we be back. Hey.